Yo, CatMafia. Let's get it, let's get it.
All right, so look, the topic of the day, we're going to be talking about alpha males. Alpha males that, like, basically the difference between alpha males within our cultures of how, when we were growing up, what did we get taught what an alpha male is, versus what we see now on YouTube, on these other platforms. A lot of people are preaching alpha male status or how to become an alpha male, and it's more to me a gigolo status. You know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I'm a single male.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
I consider myself an alpha male, but I also consider the way of marriage in a way, finding I call it finding your rib, like when Eve was created, God took a rib out of Adam, created Eve, and that's how I feel as a man. You have to find your rib. There's a rib out there for every man out there. Once you find that rib, you will be able to fulfill your purpose as a man, right? Now, I understand that there is a status quo that most successful men do not have females in their life. Now, I mean, for me personally, I don't know much people like that. I mean, most of them have a girlfriend, or they have a baby moms, or they have some type of female in their life, right? But I've seen a lot. Like example, Elon Musk, right? I don't know if he's married. I never seen this guy with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's by himself.
So
hanging out.
He's all on his purpose, right? For me, that type of person I never seen in my culture, right? To the point where I've never seen it. So
talk that talk.
For me, every person I haven't seen, for me growing up, a marriage that I saw was my aunt and my uncle. They were the only two in my family on the island I grew up. And the way how they did things, they didn't have kids when I was young. I watched them have two children, provided for them, lived a life, and both of them have a business. Like they had a gas station, a grocery store. And to me, that was successful. I looked at my uncle as a alpha male. You providing for your kids, you doing what you got to do, but you also are going for your dreams and accomplishing them with a strong woman on your side. You feel me? So for you, I understand being a comedian, being, as you said, cuisine. I would say, so would you consider yourself a chef, or are you saying when you say a restaurateur, like
a restaurateur is a food tourist.
A food, okay, got it.
I'm not gonna sit and cook for everybody. I'll bring all the elements in one spot. I go do the research, create the ambiance, because I love real estate.
Yeah,
and then put all this, because I believe in the diversifying the work. Like find the best people. Don't find the person you like. Find the person you can't stand but can deliver.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, business is business. You're looking for the best top tier people to represent your brand.
Yep.
And you put those people in there. The best people can make oxtail, jollof rice, chapati from Africa. I'm not competing with them. I'm not trying to level up with my brothers in Rafiki's or Safari.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go for Michelin stars. What are you, Salt Bay, doing? Let me bring some oxtail from Jamaica. Let me tell you something.
Okay. I see that style.
Let me take that fufu to Greece. Let me tell you something. Let me take that chapati to Italy. I'm like, let me tell you something. Tanya got the Yeezy. I got the chapati.
I got the chapati.
You feel me? There, fam. My own signature, fam. Your own. Nobody has done it. At the end of the day, as an artist, as a creative, as a producer, as a person who wants to call yourself alpha. Alpha to me means leadership. Leadership in family, religion, and most importantly, how you provide for your family. Okay? I don't believe Elon Musk represents what I call alpha. I used to believe that was a representation of a male, is an overachieving guy who's well protected, has a big dome and a circle around him, can be able to control everybody by fear or intimidation around him or coercion. That's not love. And love is what makes you thrive. Love is what makes your soul exfoliate. Love
Yeah.
is tender. Love is soft. Love makes women jump into motorcycles and leave guys with Bentleys outside the club and jump on a motorcycle and go home with somebody.
Yep.
Love makes the hottest girl in the world live a billionaire like Kanye West and just go to a comedian just like myself. You know what I'm saying? That's love.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Love lets a president leave his wife and get Lewinsky. Like
Mhm.
love is powerful.
It's a powerful thing.
That's the real currency. So to be alpha and you don't tame that part, you're not really alpha. In the jungle, the alpha is considered the lion. That's the projected alpha. That's the Instagram alpha of the word.
Mhm.
It's a lion. But lion is no alpha. Lion can swim. Lion can kill trees like tigers and leopards.
Mhm.
Lion can kill whales. Lion can even kill an anaconda.
See
Lions are even terrified of jumping into the whale. Like into the river, like when they're having a migration for the scared of crocodile.
Yeah.
They're mutual carnivores. So which kind of alpha are you representing? An alpha that can lead people, an alpha that's tender. Every alpha animal, whale, very gentle. They come by boats and they leave. Little mummies like sharks and stuff. They're the ones who want to bite people.
Mhm.
Whales don't bite people. Well,
No.
he swallowed one nigga called Yona because this nigga was just a billion.
Right, Jonah.
Stupid ass
Well,
nigga.
hey,
But
he didn't
apart
want
from
to. He
that
didn't
nigga,
want to go do his purpose. He didn't want to go. So
He
the
didn't wanna
whale
go do his
said,
purpose.
"Look,
That's
I'm gonna take you where you need to go, brethren. Let's go. You're going over here."
Don't waste my time. Everybody gotta do his job.
Exactly.
And that's it. Look at every intimidating animal in the world. You'll never find a jellyfish disturbing your house. It's in its own domain.
Mhm.
That's an alpha. An alpha is not threatened by little sparks.
Mm.
An alpha is not insecure. An alpha is base. An alpha is foundation. An alpha is a whole fortress. It's a castle. An alpha is not, I am constantly watching my back, because then you're not an alpha.
You're not.
The position can be snatched. I believe the family unit, the universe, the answers to the way they created it, you need a helper. You need somebody to consult. Because an alpha is not tender. You need tenderness in your life. You need some woman, sister. You need some female energy, feminine, beautiful. Come
you
here.
need something opposite
Put me
from
on.
you. You need an opposite
People who
from it.
remind you of who you are. 'Cause
Yeah.
in the alpha world, you'll have a lot of enemies, a lot of hyenas waiting for you to die so they can bite your ass.
See that?
You have to stand out and look around and be like, for me to build, if my woman tells me I got it. In the Bible, Solomon, when he was about to chop them kids, all the women in the castle were crying. His wife wasn't crying. She knew what's the word.
She already knew the time. She
She
knew the
already
time.
knew, like, I know the alpha male that I am with got this in lock.
Mm.
You feel me, my G?
Yo.
Like alpha is leadership. Alpha is not the more money you have. Because we got niggas out here, my brother, Mandem, UK, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, committing suicide, niggas with money. People who are trying to use shortcuts to get quick money, and then they end up papito like Hash Papi and all them niggas.
Yeah.
And your future's cut short. Alpha is not how masculine you are on the outside. It's how masculine you are on the inside. Every strong animal does not react to everything.
Mm. Sometimes you have to know when you have to know when it's your turn. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, like you hit on a lot of points. Leadership, right? One of the main for me, the way how you used to lion, right? I look at the wolf a lot, right? In a pack of wolves, there's always an alpha, but there's always a trick to the alpha, bro. There's a female wolf, right? There's only one female wolf a part of each pack. That female wolf is for the alpha wolf only. That's who has the cubs and for the family. But guess who eats first? Whenever you go out to hunt, the food, the woman, the only female dog has to eat. You feel me? And that when I read that up, and my friend, my homeboy, shout out to JP, he kind of like pointed that out. And it was to the point in my head, it started making me think more to like, yo, animals, the system of ecology, like, and the animal kingdom. Look at how they live with among themselves, right? Us as all mammals. Yo, competition is there. You see bisons, right? When you see bisons going hitting horns and horns together,
That's it.
Right, you see goats doing the same thing. Like it's just trying to prove to the point, like, oh, I'm stronger than you in a way, but that's just the animal mindset, right? For us as humans, those reaction comes out from because whenever we see somebody doing something, instead of us getting envy or jealous, right? On my past podcasts, I talked about the 7 deadly sins, and envy, is being one of those sins. Is you looking at your brother. Instead of you trying to big him up, you're over here just trying to be like...
You know where that comes from?
Yeah.
That comes from the colonizer. Colonizer instilled something in us that told us your biggest enemy is your brother.
Yeah.
Somebody who looks like you is not as deserving as you, because that's how they used to separate the tribes and the colonies in Kenya and East Africa.
Yeah.
They'll tell the Maasai that the Kisis are stealing stuff for them, so they'll fight. They'll tell the Kikuyus and the Luos or something about them, then they'll fight. Then they'll eradicate each other. Population control within yourself. But when you look at it, when I moved to Seattle first, prime example, right? I moved via Mandem, scratches, man, starting my life anew. God gave me a new reverberation. I started from the bottom. So slept in cars, slept in garages, round the beach. Like, we were on the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
We came from there. Like, anybody who's there, man, sending lots of vibes to you, man. We all came from there.
Yeah.
But at that time, I'll be around niggas. Even Catchy were there when I was a resident at the Pala Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And I would invite people, and people will not see the vision. Because God's planted in one person. As an alpha, you have to understand the vision God gives you has to be like Joseph.
No,
what? Sure.
You have to be.
It has to be you. Yeah. You can't have a lot of packs. These packs will come, but when they come to you, they come to serve. They don't come to fight you. When they come to fight you, that's the devil.
Yep.
The universe sends you two types of people. People bring you closer to God, Yahweh, or people bring you closer to the devil, Shaitan.
See that? So it's, as I said, again, with alpha packs, right? Your circle is also, because it's a pack, right? People that you keep among you. Now, for most times, people really think packs is big. Some alpha packs, alphas will be with their woman, like with their, I would say, their wife, right? I don't know how dogs refer to it, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
But they will be with that while the pack is just there, just doing their own thing, right? We don't have to be around each other. When you hear me howl or when you hear me say, hey, yo, let's come together, let's work, let's do some stuff. We have an idea.
Let's do it. Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
You. Come close.
Right? And then it's just like, yo, like, let's throw up, let's do, like right now, as I said, for me, like next year, like I just got a good call. I got a good call today for a big event coming up next year. For me, next year, I'm stepping up to become a host, and I'm more of an MC on the mic type of guy, try to host more events here. And I got a good phone call today. And it was for me to network and help with a new branding for next year, right? And it hit me hard to the point, like, see, it's working. Like what I've been praying on, what I've been asking for, what I've been preaching on this
Your
podcast.
Ferris is moving.
It's like I'm seeing that it's starting to tick for me, man. And I'm not gonna waste my time on none of these opportunities. You know, I'm gonna and I thank Ja all the time. Like, listen, bro, I would not be here without him. I tell people to this day, it's like everybody have their own story, their own testimony. Their own little, as I say, I don't want to say demons because the demonic things I don't like, but demons is be there in your head sometimes, bro.
Yeah,
to the point you have to try and find ways and slay those things as quick as possible so you can be able to really focus on what you need to do, what your purpose is. Find it out, you know? Most of the time for me, like, yeah, I work out. I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I go like twice a week. Just to stay fit, stay whatever, not to go there to be like, oh, I need an adrenaline rush. You know,
Man, shit, fuck that. I went to a T-Mobile the other day. I found this guy. He looks like he bench presses 500 pounds.
It's be hitting that weight, man.
This guy is so muscular. He had no neck. He just had a head attached to the body. Like, oh, shit, like, nigga.
No neck.
And I'm like, you go to the gym and you are here at T-Mobile just switching batteries, man. This guy muscular as a motherfucker.
Yo, bodybuilder at T-Mobile passing you phones, huh? Yo,
bro, you get a few days, man. You're good. You
know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. For me, my confidence, as you said, it's not the out. See, you build a libido because that means your inner confidence is weak. That's how I feel. Bro, you need to have, if the inside ain't confident, how the outside can make you confident. Like, I understand maybe psychology, maybe that's what it is. Is maybe, you know, when women, they say when women put on makeup a lot, like they say like, oh, because they don't think they're beautiful. right? And when a woman wear a lot of weave, they don't love their natural hair. It's a
Yeah.
mind, bro. I believe women are
It's a
artists.
mindset.
Yeah, it's a mindset, right? For me, I know some females who put makeup on because they believe they're artists. They believe like, yo, this is my creation.
It's an art. If you're stupid, you'll not understand that that's a whole Van Gogh. Let me tell you, Van Gogh took years to paint some of those paintings he was painting while he was crazy in the mental institution and all that.
See?
These women take 1 hour to paint Van Gogh on their faces. They move from Michael Blackson like myself, and they look like Rihanna.
Yo, in an hour.
Their
In an
faces
hour.
belong at the Art of Museum. Like this. It's a visual. Like, I just want to see how you do it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you put makeup on while you're driving? God bless your soul.
Listen,
you guys are
bro.
angels. This is art. Nobody should. People who don't see it,
they don't know.
Yeah.
And I grew up in a house full of female, like Grammy, my aunts. I watched them put, like, my Grammy never did the makeup thing, but my aunt, like, I watch her wake up every morning for go to work, and within 2 hours, she's walking out with makeup on. If she had to do her nails, she's getting those done. And it's like, I'm like, yo, women, they're miraculous at things
something
they
important?
do.
You just mentioned something important. They know what amplifies their energy, their spirit, their mental health, their self-esteem. An alpha male knows what amplifies his self-esteem is reading more, acquiring more knowledge, more expertise, balancing his emotional IQ. You don't fight every nigga that pushes in the club.
Exactly.
You don't react to every small fire, bro. You relax. You're composed. You're like a president. You don't throw nukes everywhere just because niggas are pissed off at you. No, you just relax.
Listen,
you're in control.
Someone pissed me off. I'm pressing that button, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're
You can't put
me.
Listen.
You know how to divert energy. Negative, you bounce it off. Get out.
Get out of here.
You know, you have some stuff. You're not staining my vibe.
Yeah.
That's alpha. Women have it. I wish a lot of our males, a lot of our youth, a lot of our young Mondays, I wish they would find things that amplify their spirit. Exercise, good programs on TV.
Yeah.
How to dress. Your dreams, don't share them with people who don't fuck with you.
Oh. Repeat that. Listen. You're speaking something. That is. Someone needs
to know your next move.
Don't let anybody know your next move, bruh. You keep certain things to yourself.
No.
Especially
don't tell them nothing.
If it's your purpose. If it's your purpose, you know what that purpose is, and you know how you want to mold it. When you allow people to be putting thoughts in your head that is not yours. Oh no, I think you should do this. Oh, I think you should do this. Wait, so where's your thoughts at? This time, all of your thoughts got pushed to the back of your brain, and everything in your head right now is what that last person told you, what that comment told you under your last episode. You know, what got you, somebody over here, like, now criticism is good. Critiquing is good.
If you can't take it, you are not ready for it.
You're not.
If you know it, you know it. If you can't take it, you're not ready for it. If you're gonna be a business person, if you're gonna work in any company, top tier, one of the Michelin stars hotels or whatever, my field of work, the biggest comedian like Kevin Hart, you gotta be able to take it. You gotta be able to people to tell you you're not long enough. People tell me I'm too old to be in comedy because African comedians are like in their 20s and their 15s because everybody's gonna be an engineer by 30.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't think Dave Chappelle is 21.
No.
He's the richest one.
Exactly.
And I think y'all have the long vision.
Yo, listen, Dave is on. Listen, Kevin is on one.
They don't understand something. They don't understand. It's not you. Your responsibility as an alpha lady, an alpha man, is to understand what are you going to live this earth with. There's no Grammys. There's no Oscars. There's nothing. When you die, there'll be another person more trippier than you. More. I don't think Michael Jackson thought there'll be more people more drippy this day. He thought he was going to be the
he thought he was the only one, right? Listen.
Tupac thought he was the baddest rapper. He was rapping core. Now we have mumbling rappers. Things evolve. People forget. People move on. You know what I'm saying? Like when you live like if I die today, I've left a piece of me that can roll around. Okay? A piece of Bob Marley keeps coffee in business. A piece of Fela Kuti keeps Burna Boy in business.
Yep.
Are you with me? Yeah, so that piece is what you leave. And when people keep reminding themselves of what you did and the work you contributed and how you changed people's lives, that's alpha. Because you're forever in their mouth and you die.
Listen. Yo, you spitting the wisdom, man. You spitting the wisdom. So, General, man, like I'm gonna take that. I love that right there. Like it never dies. Like you have to understand when the memory of you, when you pass away, what is the memory you leave behind? Like what is that legacy? For me, I call it my generation, right? For me, I know I'm gonna have kids. You know, but what am I leaving for them? What am I really leaving behind for my brand? You know, I want to leave something for them. I don't want them to be here, be just like how I was going hard through life, right? I want them.
We came from that. Bro.
I came from that already. I don't need you. So I don't care how old I get to the point where I'm able to leave something that I can say this is mine. And now I have
exactly.
Here you go. Now it's time. Yo, I feel like most people, like I'm not saying like, things happen, right? But it's a mentality that prepares you for what you want to have in life, what you want to leave, and that's what I really appreciate what you just said at the end. But man, look, we said a lot to this now. Like we just went into a lot. I wish we could chop it up for like another.
Yeah, you know me. I could go 2 days, bro. You know the wisdom goes,
we can keep going on and on, but
we even scratched the surface, man. We just vibing. Just call me anytime. We can do it again.
Yo, listen, man. That's what I love to hear, bro. For sure, I'll be bringing you back on, but right now I'm gonna give the floor to you because again, this is your birthday, December 23rd. Okay.
December 23rd, my G.
Tell me what's going. Like, just tell the people what it's all about. What's the big event you have coming up?
So this my brother. Shout out though. Yo, birthday vibes, December babies, everybody. Sagittarius, pull up. This is the first comedy versus. Remember we talked about leaving something behind.
Yep.
That nobody in the world is doing.
Yeah.
I saw comedy. I saw music verses. I saw dancehall versus, hip hop versus. Nobody's doing comedy verses. And comedy versus to me, I thought there's no big Christmas event lined up. All our African events are either in a club that we normally go to already.
Exactly, yeah. That's what
we know the DJs
every year.
There's no vibes. Like we gotta create a festival. After the tour taught me to give things to people. When I went to Baltimore, Philadelphia with the Liberians, these people are like, bro, when you entertain, you're not entertaining only Kenyans or Nigerians. Mm-hmm. Liberians are here. Mexicans are here. Ivory Coast people are here. Tanzania
very
are here.
diverse.
So create an event where even if we don't pull up in a comedy club where everybody's cursing out and talking about bitches and hoes and stuff, call us in somewhere more friendly. Give us the vibes you're on. We see your vibe, but what's your vibe?
Yeah.
So I got one, I'm a piano DJ, dancehall DJ. I got one hip hop DJ. I'm gonna bring the bridge between Africans and African Americans on one stage. There'll be a Colombian MC. There'll be a Cuban comedian, Australian comedian, Foxy P, the biggest Nigerian comedian in the United States. If you know, you know.
Yo,
this
look, bro, big up.
Yeah, so I'm having Amani Jones, Big Time Promotions.
Mm-hmm.
I started my nonprofit called Kicheko Project, the Kicheko Project. And again, I told you I don't do stuff for me anymore. Back in the day, I would have hired I remember the private chef days, bro.
I remember. Right? Hey, I went to one of those parties.
You know what I'm saying?
Quarantine has kept us apart, my brother. I told you, I saw your cigar party, and I understand. And I know, bro. Listen, I'm getting next year. We gonna be more connecting. I need to come and suit up. You feel me? I need to suit up.
Yeah,
vibes, bro. All good vibes. All good vibes,
so
man.
This time, brother. This time, I decided. I've grown. This year got to mean something different for me. I don't want a fancy cake. I don't want designer clothes. I don't want to pop bottles at the club. No, I want to give back. Let me leave y'all with something this year that you can make sure next year you're like, whoa, we closed our year properly.
Hey.
No matter what you went through, you're going to laugh.
Hey.
And it's not going to laugh at your expense. It's going to be laughing at my expense because it's going to be called the first African roast in the USA. They're going to roast my ass. They're going to roast me.
General, Mutumbo will be getting roast. This is gonna be good.
Yeah,
wait. So
if you like me,
oh my God.
come out. If you don't like me, come. If you're my friend, come.
Come.
If you're my enemy, you
Come.
can also come. You're gonna have fun.
So I have a question though. Will you be roasting everybody at the end of it? Like how?
Nah. I'm gonna be gentle.
You'll be
I'm
gentle?
too,
Oh,
I just
okay.
saw it said, yeah. I'm gonna give a little pointers for them to feel safer.
Okay.
Because my style of comedy, African, is perceived by the Pacific Northwest as slightly boisterous and mammotic. So
Yeah.
I like to tone it down. Because I'm from the Midwest. My energy is
Exactly.
everywhere.
I've been to one of your sets, but you up there, bro. You get the crowd involved. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, people are sensitive, so I gotta meet them where they are.
Okay.
We got a sponsorship from the Renton Chamber of Commerce. I met the Governor Isley. We're on 93.3.
Yeah.
We're pushing this in a way that from now on, a young African child, a young African youth, a dreamer like you and me, people in industries that nobody knows. Not everybody has to do nursing or logistical business or tech business. They're in between arts that we want to put this place on the map. Spaces. We're moving from. I love Rafiki's. I love Taste of the Caribbean. I love Safari. I love what's the other Rumba Notes. But I also want to occupy other stages because my art belongs there. Other arts belong other places.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a performing artist. I'm an actor. I'm a comedian. I want it to be on stage. Let's bring the bands. There'll be bands there. I want acrobats there, dancers there. I want performances to pull up in our space and feel like I really am in what fucking
hey, listen, man, this is a shout out to all the creators and performers out there. You feel me? As right now, as I said, for me personally, me knowing you and me seeing your growth. This is the difference from a person who just met you, right? A lot of people who listen to this or watching this might just, oh my God, now I know who he is, right? But it's like I've watched you grow, bro, to the point where now I'm understanding the levels. Like, yo, I'm not on the wrong path. I don't like what I want to see in Washington. When you just said it, African Americans, Africans, and West Indies, like Afro-Caribbeans, like, bro,
bring
all of us
together,
yo. Together.
Where the culture from?
Yo, we have a culture that is very powerful, and we see it. Yo, we see it a lot of time, and music is the connection, and comedy, as you said, you're going to show this comedy as well. This is a uniting force that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like from our ancestors, these were things they were doing as groups, right? Jokes, stories.
Also, don't forget. Let me pedal on that.
Yeah,
let me backpedal on that.
Go ahead.
I look at comedy as one of the things that saved me from a really toxic mental space. When I got into the industry, and what it did to my life, and it changed me and gave me all this new. This is, I think, in my third stroke. You know, like my big stroke in life was lost. The first one, the second one, but the third stroke, God touched me with that iron. Resuscitate the nigga. Yeah. Anyway, but this year, I feel what comedy has done to me can do to other people because we don't get access to a lot of black people. Don't get a lot of. And Africans don't get access to mental health places. Yeah. And I feel like the spaces where comedy goes, what it does to us comedians is we release, we speak, we normalize what we're going through, we normalize depression, talk about alcoholism in our community. We call it turn up, but we know it's alcoholism because half our niggas have 4 or 5 DUIs, not gonna get the jobs they need. We need to get a place where instead of going there, we come back here. We come back to a safe place where you feel safe and you don't have to distract yourself so hard. When you smoke weed to vibe. You don't smoke weed to numb.
Exactly. Energy.
When you drink, you drink to enjoy. You don't drink to finish. Because you're a perfect human being. When you're in Africa, you are not living this lifestyle, and you are less than this. When you're in Jamaica, you are living on way less. Yeah. Why are your happiness so lower and your vibes and your toxicity so high with more resources? You have a beach now. You have water. We have parks. We have spaces, music, lives, creatives. Surround yourself with beauty. What you read, what you consume,
positive
who
vibes,
you talk to. Energies. I'm saying contact vibes. I learned that the other day in Minnesota. Contact vibes. Like, I don't know you, but your contact vibes be negative. Yo. Contact vibes.
Okay. Contact vibes.
Yeah,
all right.
Contact vibes not cool, but I'm not shaking your hand, but your contact vibes. Yeah.
Yo,
and
man,
that's cool because it changes your perspective, bro.
Your vibes are contagious. You know what I'm saying?
Word, bro.
But look here, man. I'm bringing this to a close. I just want to say thank you to all my listeners out there again. I just want to say thank you, General Mutumbo.
Yeah.
On December 23rd, again, this will be something not to miss. You don't want to miss it, all right? You don't want to miss it. Just give them a real quick where to follow you at, where to find tickets at, stuff like that.
My peoples, Monday, peoples, Wagwan, it's your boy from Nairobi, Kenya. The man who has a visa from Jamaica, I don't know where I got it. I think some ex-girlfriend who gave it to me. The man who went to Fiji, got pregnant on a plane and left her to be airborne. The guy who went to Bahamas, got the other sister pregnant to be made to the family. But me and Issa Praki are distant motherfucking relatives. But here we are, 23rd of December. We gonna be at the theater called the Cacao Theater in Renton, here in Washington. The address is anywhere you type Fresh Prince of Africa. Instagram, TikTok, videos are everywhere, YouTube, Fresh Prince of Africa, General Mutumbo. I have an event page over there. We have an event rights over there. You'll see which foundation we're going to donate the money to. Let me tell you how fundamental this is. The comedians I'm going to have on my show are going to receive their first paycheck that's more than $40 because they are a comedy scene despite his orders. So this does not only change us, for us, it changes everybody around us. And the way they look at the African dome, the African setup, the African business ethic, the way we look at Nigerian weddings and we know the standard is high, they'll be respecting us. When we have, like when we did the Refugee Conference Festival in May, in summer, they will pull up, they will come in, they will flood us with what we need. We can sponsor people back in Africa, back in Guyana, back in Tulum, but anywhere we can be finding ways to help people back home without actually dipping in our pockets so hard. You feel me? Yep. So it's basically your time is like, what do you call it in church? A tithe.
Oh, yeah, paying your tithes. Yeah, 10%.
You know how you drop $20 for the homeless people?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be blessing people, and people will be blessing us. We leave one place fulfilled. We close the year properly. Something different, man. We always drink at the bar. Come over there, pre-game, 11 o'clock, hit where you want to hit.
Yeah.
But guess what? This is going to be televised. You want to be part of history, right?
Yeah.
$20. Show up over there. Tickets will be on the door as well. Please, it's a mask there.
Yeah, wear your mask. Wear your mask. Remember, right now, Omicron is around, so wash your hands, wear your mask. The 6 feet thing would not be there, but still, you know what I'm saying? Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Be safe, you feel me?
Be safe, man.
Yo, but yeah, everybody hear that. Come and support the boy. Come support the brethren. General Mutumbo. You already know the energy. But look here, I just want to thank you for listening to the SeshTime podcast. I'm your host, CatMafia. I'm out. Linky.